for the teamwork, for the training, for the challenge, to help, to protect, to serve, to sacrifice, with stealth, with precision, with pride, as a unit, as a team, through it all together. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Police. Never before in the history of the frontier police has its men faced a challenge as difficult as the one in recent times. Terrorism in its ugliest and most brutal form ripped the province, and the KPK police in the line of duty has had to face the brunt of it. The KPK police is the biggest hurdle in the way of extremists achieving their goal of spreading terror and fear and engaging in anti-state activities. As the police force thwart and preempt the terrorists' moves, they have become the symbol of the state and hence the prime target of the terrorists. But they are not the ones to be weakened or deterred.
ये तो पठान के जो है ना वो खून में शामिल है एक जज्बा। आप तारीख पढ़े तो तारीख में आपको पता चलेगा कि इनकी पठानों की कितनी कुर्बानियाँ हैं इसमें। नौकरी को हम जो है ना अपना इज्जत समझ रहे हैं। ये वर्दी जो है ना हमारी कफन ही है।
For the KPK police, the terrorist threat meant a drastic change in the concept of policing. From a conventional role, the force had to move to new challenges of combating terrorism. New strategies required highly skilled training with state-of-the-art equipment. This intensive training comprises of 3 areas: physical, law and weaponry, which is being stressed upon. But this also brings in added responsibilities.
लीगल साइड पे उनको बताते हैं कि हमारी लीगल जिम्मेदारियां क्या हैं, हम किस चीज़ को यूज़ कर सकते हैं, पावर जो है, और वो पावर जो है किस हद तक है। ह्यूमन राइट्स हम पढ़ाते हैं उनको कि ह्यूमन राइट्स क्या चीज़ है, एटीट्यूडिनल चेंज हम उनको पढ़ाते हैं।
Fearless and resolute and full of untiring energy, SP Kalam is an icon in the police force. At 58, he has never hindered his commitment to lead from the front.
ये मेरे लोग हैं ना, ये मेरी फोर्स है। अगर मैं इनके साथ नहीं लड़ूंगा तो कौन इसके साथ लड़ेगा?
जब भी आप तैयार करें।
Today is just a matter of minutes and the KPK police springs into action.
अवाम हमारे साथ है इस जंग में। जब अवाम हमारे साथ जंग में शामिल हैं तो नेचुरली हर किस्म की क्राइम जो अंडर कंट्रोल होगी।
The stunningly beautiful valleys of Swat could not have been more deceptive, as it witnessed some of the most brutal human atrocities in modern times.
हालात ऐसे थे कि हमने या तो मरना था और या अपनी कार्रवाई करनी थी। तो मरना तो ऐसे हमने है, मैंने उसकी परवाह नहीं की थी।
काफ़ी मिलिटेंट्स जो है वो उन्होंने घेरा रखा था और उसके साथ हमने तकरीबन 22 दिन मुसलसल ऐसा मुकाबला किया है जो एक रिकॉर्ड है सर।
And it is here that the KPK police paid a heavy price while facing the brutalities of militant extremists. The sacrifices of these brave policemen will never be forgotten, as the heroics remain enshrined in monuments built all over the province and police stations and chowkis named after them.
كلا دمر خدای پک دیو کو مرد پارا خدای شهید کو
لیکن جدا نہیں سہ سکتی برداشت نہیں وہ میرا بیٹا بھی تھا دوست بھی تھا ماں باپ بھی تھا اس نے مجھے دنیا کا ہر غم بلایا ہوا تھا
The militancy in Swat came to an end with the successful army intervention. But this created a gap in human resources to ensure continuance of peace. And the KPK police was quick to innovate and create a new cadre of policing, whereby the community took on the responsibility of vigilance and maintaining peace in the area.
Basic theme of their induction was that they would act as eyes and ears. They know the area, they know the problem, and they would bring valuable intelligence, and that they would be given arms and trained. They would be trained, and they would help and support police.
तो हम पुलिस में भर्ती हुए इसी वजह से हमने बहुत कोशिश की कि पुलिस का साथ देकर इन दहशतगर्दों का खात्मा करेंगे.
But in order to maintain the peace and rid the area of terrorism, the KPK police have left nothing to chance. In a small tribal village near the historic town of Peshawar, Faisal leaves his home to join as a cadet in one of the most sophisticated forces emerging in the country, the KPK Elite Force.
पुलिस में रहते हुए पाकिस्तान और इसके अवाम की खिदमत करते करते अगर मेरी जान भी चली जाए तो मुझे इसकी कोई परवाह नहीं है.
Rigorously trained in modern methods of combat and warfare and equipped with the latest weapons, Faisal is among the bravest and the best.
Elite Force is a highly trained and very well motivated people who are selected out of normal police, and they have been displaying their mettle into the field.
Despite the additional heavy responsibilities, the KPK policemen continue with their regular duties. They control the traffic, maintain law and order during festivals and provincial events, and the more serious activities of combating the drug mafia and controlling the smuggling of narcotics and criminal activities in high-risk encounters. All in a day's work. Contrary to misperception, in the traditional Pakhtun society, the women too have not lagged behind, for they too undergo the same rigorous training and are assigned duties as their male counterparts.
As a female, मैं जिस इलाके से ताल्लुक़ रखती हूँ वहाँ कोई पुलिस जॉब में आना ही बड़ा मुश्किल समझा जाता है, बल्कि इम्पॉसिबल समझते हैं लोग. तो मेरा आना और फिर यहाँ रहना और अचीव करना गोल को, तो ये फ़ख्र का ही है.
The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Police is a forward-thinking organization and has plans for its future progress by institutionalizing its 5-point reform agenda, which is role model policing, good governance, rule of law, gender mainstreaming, and a media strategy.
it is a project that will train and equip police for an era which is right-based, which will have the police will have linkages in the community. The police will be a gender-sensitive police. It will be a gender-balanced police. So it's a very broad program in as such.
Today, the KPK police is a rock that stands in the face of extreme militancy, a barrier against evil and terror. They are truly a lifeline for the oppressed and the sovereignty of Pakistan. And for the rest of the world, they are the saviors of peace and hope.